I think everybody knows that where I stand as far as us being individually knowing, like our one individual person, if you look at a person and you look at our energetic bodies that expand out for miles, we are very powerful beings. And we talk about the people who are in charge in the governments, and you think about a slave on a plantation. He could be like 6'10" and like 300 something pounds, but he's bought into the lies of the slave systems. And when I'm talking about slave systems, we it's not it's up to us to make that change first. Nothing is going to happen outside of ourselves if we don't change the inside of ourselves. I know it might sound cliche and it might sound redundant, but we're always talking about we need to do this, but we're not starting the work with our bodies and our energetic bodies and learning who we are and that we have this power within ourselves. And once we begin to do that, we can move so much. One person who is balanced is so energetically powerful. It's ridiculous, which is why they have these slave systems of religion, of schools, of universities, and everything else of medicine in place. And we are now in self bondage. We are now allowing ourselves to be held down and held captive and playing a part in damaging this plane of existence. And so it goes back to me, like I always say, and it goes back to the basics. And I love what Lizzo said in the chat earlier, talking about truth and love is what will get you out. It's the simplest basic thing. Stop going outside of ourselves for something, for an answer. Stop going outside of ourselves to change. The change starts with yourself. And once we begin to love ourselves, and once we begin to change self and realize how powerful self is, how energetically powerful we are, and that we have power within our physical bodies and we have power within our energetic bodies, we can begin to move and change, and it can happen in an instant. But it's not going to happen until we acknowledge that, and acknowledge that we have the power to create and manifest something better on this plane.